Good boy. God bless.
Do it! Oh! What? I'm bleeding? Oh! What? What? I'm bleeding?
Somebody, please!
It's a slaughter!
Christ! I'm hit! I'll get you! Fuck!
Someone!
I'll kill you!
Help!
I'm all yours! Yeah. I'm all yours. Da. 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 Kurva! I'm wounded! I'll beat you to a bloody motherfucker! You had enough yet, Spirit?
What? Was that you? Ah, never mind then.
It happens. Just watch where you're going.
You look to me a lot
Praise
like...
be to God.
Aranka was talking about. The boy will want to talk to you.
I challenge you to a duel.
This won't do. I'll chop you to bits at this rate. Put some armor on. And don't forget to take a sword. I can't teach you anything without it. I'm sorry.
What a nice day.
I challenge you to a duel.
This won't do. I'll chop you to bits at this rate. Put some armor on. I'm sorry.
Co Pesacilia? So quieres olas braniaha? Are you right in the head? Sort off with that weapon. You were starting to scare me.
Show them.
Greetings to you two.
Ha! It's you, Gajo. Aranka's prophecy is coming true.
What? What Gajo?
You come to save our family from this disaster.
Save how? What are you talking about? Slow down and tell me what happened.
How can I slow down Gajo when my Shea Marika is gone? My only daughter, gone. Her empty tent is all that is left of her. If Aranka's prophecy is true, you must help me.
What prophecy? By all that's holy.
Miri Romney had vision, and she described a Gajo just like you. She said a stranger coming, not like us, different. And he will help our family, our honor. And I believe her every word. She's never wrong, Shosha.
So she disappeared out of the blue?
On my honor as voivode of this camp. One moment she's here, next moment gone. We search for her, but not find. Then Aranka has vision. So we wait for Gajo, who will help us. And now, waiting is over. It's written in stars and how birds fly. I know nothing of such things, but everything Aranka says is true. Will you help me? Will you help an unfortunate voivode? I will reward you, do not worry.
I'll help you. I'm sure we'll find her.
Dear God, I know something good will happen the moment when I see you.
But hold on. You have to tell me more about Marika. Where and when did you last see her?
It has been 2 days. We even follow her tracks past her woman's hut, and then on towards Apollonia.
You mean Bajena, the herbalist? She didn't advise you?
I do not know the Johani's name, but I know she does not like nomads. She say she don't know anything. And if she know, she will not tell us. Such disrespect. Puh, bebucht.
Voivod, I know it's hard to accept, but could your daughter have been...
No.
But
I said no.
I just mean...
I am voivod. And that means I'm wisest in all camp. I have letter of safe conduct from the king, guaranteeing safety and freedom for my camp. And when I know something, I know it. Tana?
Where's her tent? Maybe I can find something in there that'll help with the search.
We look through everything here. That's Zeratu. Nothing.
Still, I'd at least give it a try.
Mishto. But don't waste time. Marika, she sleep under a kind of oilcloth right next to Aranka's shop. She always liked the open air.
I think I know everything I need to know.
Please, find Marika and bring her back. Te aveți bahtalo, more.
Sargivem.
Te aveți bahtalo, Romea.
Tell me then, what did he give you for it?
Sure, I tell you and you dob me in.
Are you crazy? Why would I dob you in?
Oh, it is you, Chaches.
What are you talking about?
You are that chavo from my dream, Jalas Mangesuno. You came to me, the Terno Gajo, friend of the Roma with clear eyes, the one who has suffered much. A stranger to take on the task that shall unite our familia once again, or divide us forever.
The Voivod already told me about the prophecy.
Then you know what needs to be done, Frau.
Do you have any idea where Marika might be?
Dear boy, the crystal ball is cloudy. The smoke from the herbs goes with the breeze. And the flight of the birds? No, that cannot be relied on.
Can you really divine things from bird flight?
As sure as my name is Aranka. But wait, there is one thing. Last night I dreamt of a city of rocks.
A city of rocks? What does that mean?
I can only say what I saw, nothing more.
How are you doing?
Laches gajo mishtes. What can an old woman like me do for you?
Where did you come from?
Ay, gajo. From God, of course.
I mean, where were you before?
Ah, I see. Well, in the winter we are always in the south. And in the summer we go north.
And over again, like that?
What do you mean over and over? There is the East Road and the West Road too, right?
Wait, you really don't know where you'll be next week?
You guessed it, Gajo. We do not know, and we do not want to know. God always takes care of his children.
Maybe I'm wrong, but I hear you know some magic and tricks. Is that right?
Kotuke Penja. What magic, Gajo? I am just an old woman who knows how to ward off trouble and hold on to happiness. My old mother, may she rest in peace, she knew all kinds of things.
You see, and I thought you were really, well, in short, a witch.
Not at all. Fortune-telling and spells are far cry from black magic. Black magic is a path every honest manush avoids like a plague. My power comes from God, and I use it to serve only him and good folks.
Why do you travel the world? Why don't you settle down?
And why do you not settle down? Instead of jumping from the frying pan into the fire, Gajo.
Oh, that's different. I'm serving my lord.
While we have no master, just the sun and God above us. and the grass beneath our feet. So hincha chipen andro jivipen.
Tell me something about the Roma. I realise I don't know anything about your people.
What can I say? We are people and Christians, just like you. The only difference between us is that we live on the road, while you are cooped up in the same cottage from cradle to grave. It is a free life for free people. Though it is true we often have to move on, because we are driven out.
What can you tell me about your husband, the Voivod?
May cholera strike him down, the scoundrel. The last thing I needed was a man like him. But I did not have any better ones at the shop.
Really?
Oh, yes. Like I always say, the best barrochero under the sun. But his stubbornness will be the end of me one day.
I'd like to learn a greeting in your language.
There are all kinds. But if you want to say how are you, then it is Sartukejal. And if you want something a bit less ordinary, it is Kaijazmore. But that is only said by man to man, mind you. We women say, Sotavez mrichai.
Aha. And what does that mean?
It is simply asking if the other has enough to eat. This is good manners among us.
How do you get along with the locals?
It's always different. Sometimes the women folk could kiss my feet when I cured their pains. And sometimes they are more likely to burn me at the stake just for being different.
And what makes you nomads different?
You know, Gajo, nothing and everything. We live our lives as if each day could be the last. That is all. Try it. And you will see every sunrise like it is the first time again.
How do you know when it's black magic?
Simple. Black magic is only used for the selfish benefit of fools who think only of themselves.
And is there another kind of magic?
Oh, Devla Miro, of course. The good kind that helps and comes from God.
And is it true? Do the spells really work?
So hincha chipen andro jivipen. If you have faith, then it will work.
I'll have a look at your wares.
You're a bit picky, aren't you? Te aves bachtalo. What did I come here for? Oh, well.
Greetings. What do you need?
I'm looking for someone who organises riding competitions around here. I spoke with Mikolai, and he said you're in charge of something like that here.
Daban horse. I am Bibrek.
Henry.
I'm glad to meet anyone who wants to honor the long tradition of mounted archery. Bow, crossbow, arrow, bolt, horse. A steady hand and sharp eyes. You gallop, you shoot. Targets fall and the groschen pile up. There aren't many these days who would challenge me and my mare, first of 1,000. The Cubans are lazy, and Mick from the Nomads is just the same.
Mikolai wasn't too thrilled about you either.
He's a decent enough rider, and that is about the only good thing I can say about him. Well, at least he's not a Cuman.
Why do the Cumans bother you? Aren't you one yourself by any chance?
I am Yassian, and my horse first of 1,000 is Kengli.
What's Yassian?
You see, we Yassians are something like Boos, and Cumans, Mordvins, Skipchaks, and Seljuks too. Those are sheep. If you really got to know that lot down by the pond, you would see straight away.
So you're like quarrelling neighbours? How did you ever end up here?
The Lord of the Heavens, Tangri, put me in his bow and shot me westward.
And why?
So I might spread his renown in mounted archery here, of course. So, what do you shoot with then?
A bow.
Nice. But between us, do not let Mikolai get his hands on it, or he will poke his eye out.
All right, but what about the race? How does it work here?
One thing at a time. There is an altar in the woods over there that I built to the great Yassian marksman, Karachin. Every rider must bow to it before the competition. That is our custom. So, what do you say? Shall we go?
Let's go to the altar.
Follow me. Here it is. Karachin's altar in all its splendor.
So, what should I do then? Is a bow enough, or should I pray as well?
You need not pray, but repeat after me. May this altar belonging to Karachin, the greatest archer of the Yassian tribe, be in this land an everlasting reminder of his glory on earth and in the power of God.
Damn it, Bibrek! Užaravas hoj od Askushineha.
Do not interrupt, Mikolai. And get lost while you're at it.
I'm not going anywhere. And you stay here too.
What's the matter? Did something happen?
I built this altar here. It is Karachin's grave.
You only claim it after I dedicated it to Zamur. Before that, you did not care about it.
I dug up 4 arrowheads here, a harness and a kinjal. It is clear.
I heard Zamur spirits hammering horseshoes here. And in the morning I found scattered coal.
I scattered it myself to drive away evil forces from Karachin's grave, you fool.
One more word and...
Mikolai, calm yourself.
Look around. Only dark, dangerous woods everywhere. But the spirit of Zamur protects us. In camp, on the road, and during races. Reason enough for him to have this altar.
So that is why you're holding your races up there. You fear the woods, so you would rather run your horse across a field. This is the grave of Yassian war leader and warrior. The god Tengri must have guided him this far. This altar belongs to him. Every arrow loose that hits its mark is in his honor.
Only you are shooting at straw dummies and targets stuck together with manner. Oh, mighty warrior.
You see, I'm training. For the likes of you.
Fellas.
Sorry, Henry. This has nothing to do with you.
But this is actually useful for us. Let him decide whom the altar rightfully belongs to.
So tell us, Henry, which is better? Straight up honest horse racing, or hoofing around shooting at targets?
I'll give you hoofing around. Mounted archery is a noble art. So,
Why, a knightly tournament, of course.
Huh?
A joust with lances, horses in caparisons, riders in full armour.
What?
They charge each other, lower their lances, take aim, and whack! A shower of splinters, and one of them, sometimes both, go flying.
That sounds like a damn quick way to meet the Lord.
Listen, I see it matters a lot to both of you, but you can't keep quarrelling forever.
Ask around the camp. Everyone will tell you the altar is mine.
Not a chance. Everyone knows I was the one who built this altar.
But you haven't asked anyone yourselves, have you?
Why bother? There is no judge here who would understand.
Then I shall decide. What do you say?
What do you think? He's not one of us.
But since we already have you here, Henry...
We'll probably not find anyone better.
Perhaps you are right.
So, how shall we do this then?
You and I shall prepare a few challenges for Henry, so he understands what is at stake. If he manages both, we shall accept his judgment.
Very well. Whatever judgment he delivers about the altar afterwards, I shall accept it.
So I'm to try both racing and mounted archery, and whichever I enjoy more will take precedence?
The spirit of Zamur will make sure you lean toward the racing.
Ha! As soon as you hit the first target, you will feel Karachin's blessing.
So, which will you start with?
First, I'll...
Mounted archery, of course. While the horse is still fresh.
Pashtu ograjcha banjola, usomele hakerava. We are starting with the race.
I said it first.
First. Ah.
So, where shall I begin?
Yof penel kayolu.
He in the house.
They don't even know what's coming for them.
MP said he woke up today ready to slay some dragons.
Come here, Bert. Right up. There he is.
Over here, over here.
And there's a lot of excited basketball fans revved up and ready to get going. Hi, everyone. We've got a good one. You look at Golden State. A 1-1 record thus far in the Cup, so they have to win this one at home.
This is a giant one for them in the Cup. If they lose, they're pretty much out. If they win, then it comes down to the final group stage.
And then for Houston, what a fantastic start to the group stage. 2-0. And looking to continue their winning ways.
And yeah, on the road tonight, it'll be a bit of a challenge, but 3 is that magic number. If you win 3 group stage games, there's a good chance you advance.
It's been a while since MP has been challenged to tally more assists than his opponents. How would you rate his progress so far?
MP has been attached to the mission, right? He's been on the lookout for making the right play most possessions. That repetition bodes well for accomplishing his goals as a passer.
A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. Durant is out there with Amen Thompson. Then it's Alperen Şengün. Then there's Jalen Green.
And it's Burke in at the point guard. And so the Houston Rockets get the first points of the ball game. Curry deciding where to go with it. 6 to shoot. Shoots the three. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
Thompson, a screen on Curry. Burke, the pass to Thompson. Back to Burke. Houston moving it around. Thompson with the bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Curry with the bucket.
Few do it better than Curry. The range of his shooting is practically in a league of its own.
Inside, here's Thompson. Back to Burke. Pass to Şengün. And here is Burke. Second shot opportunity, and he lays it up and in.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Outside Butler. Back to Curry. To the middle. Here's Vucevic. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Hard to deny Vooch inside when he can play over or through you.
Going inside. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Houston this season. Vucevic, a screen on Thompson. Down low. And Vucevic throws it down.
Look, when he's within range, Vooch is going at the rim, and he's going at it hard.
GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who spoke with Steve Kerr. David.
Now, I talked to him about the challenge of trying to stop Kevin Durant. Coach said it's about not letting him get into a rhythm. I told the guys they need to focus on staying in front of him and trying to contest everything. Easier said than done, but we'll see if they can even make things difficult for KD. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks.
That is a disaster. Honestly, I'm embarrassed for him.
Thompson against Butler. Right side Curry. And it's blocked by Şengün.
A little attitude on that swat. Şengün making his presence felt.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
So we can't get either to fall. Warriors leading by 5. Here's Curry. Podziemski finds Curry. It's rebounded by Houston.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Let's just say his subpar shooting is just one reason why they are trailing in this ball game.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Guarding Steph is exhausting. You have to stay right on him, but he's so good at drawing the foul.
And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. GA, what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim.
And checking out some numbers for him.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different scorer than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And it's Butler missing. Rockets trail by 6. Burke with it. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
Pass to Pajemski. Back to Curry. It's good. And that's 11 points for Stephen Curry.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Thompson from long range. Jimmy Butler with the rebound. Warriors leading by 6. It's rebounded by Houston. Şengün's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Burke can't get it to go. Warriors have gone 7 of 15 from the field to this point. Here's Pajemski, guarded by Green. Pass to Moody. 6 on the shot clock. With his first shot attempt, good as the jump shot falls.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
Burke with it. Curry meets him. And that one's good. Burke's got 10 points in the game.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially. Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
Now Burke. He's got 10. Out to Thompson. Lets it go from deep. It's good. The assist that time from Burke. Burke's got 3 assists tonight.
Defensively, you have to live with Thompson making those, because if you get up too close at the arc, Amon will blow right by you.
Buries the long-range jumper. And the Warriors lead by 8.
Great three-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
Now here's Burke, guarded by Curry. They kick it out to Green. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Certain times you can tell when a player is going to shoot the ball, and you can see that from Green on his way up the floor.
Pass to Pajemski. Back to Curry. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Nailed from three-point land. Moody's got his second basket.
And really setting the tone early with their three-point shooting.
And Thompson kicks to Burke. Şengün inside. Vucevic on him.
What you love about Şengün is that he is always working for a second chance score.
To the inside. Here's Vucevic. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Burke. 10 points for him. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. They get Stephen Curry. And both of these teams, Greg, have a couple games in the NBA Cup under their belts. They've gotten off to pretty good starts.
And I got to believe they both like the position they're in. And tonight will be huge in determining if they can make those knockout games. It's pretty much a must-win.
The Rockets making a switch here. Walker's checked in. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. And they're running. Burke dishes to Walker. And the wide open shot from Green. Buries it from three-point range. Green's got 8.
And hey, look, Green can make threes, especially from a shorter corner area.
Here's Pajemski, guarded by Green. Curry outside. Green with the rebound. Houston's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. And that one's good. Burke.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score, so.
Now here's Curry. Last game we saw him score 14. Good for his 6th make in a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
It's blocked. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here. The Warriors making a switch here. Butler's checked in. Cam Whitmore, he's checked in for Houston.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Now here's Curry. Not a lot of room. Fires the 3. Gets that one through the hole. Make him now 7 of 13 in this game.
This is Pete Curry shooting with real confidence off the catch. It's what helps get him going.
Nice shot by Thompson.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Golden State moving it around. Here's Shepard. He's covered by Thompson. Shepard with the ball. Still yet to score.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Here's Curry after the made shot from Burke. We've got 1:08 left here in the first quarter. Now here's Curry. Burke covering. From past the arc. Curry's shot is off. And for Houston, they're shooting 56% in this first quarter. An outstanding start for this offense. Here's Burke. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Burke's got 18 points in the game.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Pass to Shepard. Back to Curry. Butler with the ball. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 4 assists now tonight.
Not many guys with Butler's build have his skill set inside.
Offensive rebound. The kick out to Walker. Here's Thompson. And at last, they get one to fall. He's got 9.
Yeah, a coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Oh, yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. The Rockets on top, ending the first quarter with a and it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Rockets.
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And also, how about the way they decimated the opposition on the offensive glass, getting an impressive number of second chance points.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. Alperen Şengün out there with Walker. Then there's Burke. Then there's Whitmore. And it's Wells in at the 2. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Money in the last outing against Orlando was tremendous. He had an impressive number of points, and that was his highest output of the season. A mind-blowing effort, one that's going to be hard to repeat, but it's hard to bet against him. Kevin?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
Shot IQ has always been a strength for Butler. He's not one to force up a bad shot.
When it comes to players who like having fun, Greg, Jimmy Butler has to be way up there.
Kevin, did you see his media picture for the 23-24 season? He looked like he belonged in an emo band with that hairstyle. Jimmy is definitely one of those guys that likes to troll and have fun.
And the Warriors making a change here. Roden's checked in. Pass to Shepard. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Alperen Şengün. Grant, he's checked in for Golden State. The Warriors have shot just one free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
To the paint, and Şengün throws it down.
In pick and roll, Şengün dives hard to the rim, and he's got pretty good hands.
Pass to Jackson Davis. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Houston in the lead. Burke, the pass to Wells. Şengün kicks to Burke. Shot clock at 6. Here's the 3. Warriors with the rebound, coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
And tonight, I expect them to play better offensively. Try to get some closer looks.
Houston needs to get a shot off. There's Walker with the 3. Şengün. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Applying constant pressure on the D. Şengün is a load to handle.
The Rockets have made 4 free throws from the line and missed 2. The free throw drops for Şengün. You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
He's off on the second.